Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com news on the 24th of June 2024. And we have a number of very interesting news. We're starting off with Glenmorangie, and they're bringing out the Triple Cask Reserve to the market. It's from the core range, so yes, we do have a new core range whiskey from Glenmorangie. Triple cask means 3 casks. They are ex-bourbon, new charred oak, and ex-rye casks. Ex-rye cask is very interesting because you have a Glenmorangie, relatively mild, combined with an ex-rye, which should give it a little bit of a spiciness. So quite interesting. It's an unaged statement with 40% ABV, and you can buy it on Whisky.com if you live in the Netherlands or Belgium. And then we have new news from Murray McDavid. They're actually bringing 20 news to the market. Mystery malts, rarities is all amongst the Murray McDavid independent bottlings. And if you want to find out what they brought out, go to Whisky.com and find them in the shop. Then we have a new distillery on the Hebrides. It's called Benbecula. Not quite sure how to pronounce it. And yeah, they want to make a distillery out in the Hebrides, and they actually got a Brandon McCarran to be their kind of mentor. He was meant to be the following Dr. Bill Lumsden at Glenmorangie, and he was master distiller at Distill, so he does know his stuff. So he is actually advising them how to do a new distillery. They're building the distillery in abandoned salmon farm, and they want to produce 350,000 liters of whiskey. It's very difficult to produce out there because of lack of material, lack of technology, lack of manpower out there in the Hebrides. The Hebrides are pretty far away, as you need to have a ship going there. Then we have Glenfiddich. They are bringing out 11 new single cask bottlings, and they're calling it Unlocking Decades. It's the Archive Collection 2024. And I will actually go to an event on Wednesday to have a look at this. These bottlings. Let's have a look how they're actually coming out. They have different bottlings for the different markets. Have a look at Whisky.com. You will find the bottling for Germany there. Then we go to Ireland, and Waterford is actually having another joint venture with another artist. The artist is called Koffi, and he is doing Cuvée core range. And so he is designing the labels for the bottlings, and there will be another artist called Luna, and that will come out during fall. That's going to be the Cuvée Argan, and the Cuvée Argan going to be a bit more less pricey and younger than the normal cuvées, and they will not be part of the core range. Then we have, and if you want to get that, you can go to Whisky.com and find out. And then we go over to the United States. The Jim Beam Black actually is coming back to the market. He was very popular and famous, and back in the days it used to be more of an entry level. I think it was no age statement, or it had 3 or 4 years on it on the back. So basically what they really need to do to call it whiskey or bourbon, or Kentucky straight bourbon, and now they actually do have it as a 7-year-old. So it actually got an age statement. It's a bit older, it's a bit jazzed up, so it's going to be probably a bit more premium now. Talking about premium Kentucky straight bourbon, we have Russell's Reserve, and they're bringing out a 15-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon with 58.6% ABV. Old Kentucky straight bourbon sounds like a really good idea. Then we have Haven Hill. They're bringing out the Grain to Glass series. They are starting their market with 3 bottlings: Kentucky straight bourbon, rye, and wheated bourbon. Unfortunately, this looks like a US only product, so we are not going to get it here in Europe. Then let's go to the international market. The House of Suntory in Japan is bringing out 4 new bottlings for their Tsukuriwake series. It's a From Yamazaki, and Hakushu is Yamazaki Golden Promise, Yamazaki Isla Peated, Hakushu 18 Peated, Yamazaki 18 Misunara, and it's a set of 4 bottles, and you can find them on Whisky.com. And their main competitor, Nikka, is actually investing 35 million euros, round about that in dollars as well, into new warehouses north of Tokyo. And 35 million investing in warehouses for Nikka is just a capacity increase of 10%. So it's a small increase for them, but they want to satisfy more of the demand, and probably more of the older demand, as they're hyping up production. And when you hype up production, you need more warehouse space. Yeah, that was it for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.